We've had a problem here. We've had a main beam bus audible, and we hit a pretty large bang associated with the caution and warning there.
The concerns were many in Apollo 13.
One thing that is not known right now is just in what shape are the bolts and the equipment to...
I don't know really to this day how much Mission Control knew that they didn't tell us, but obviously it was a very, very critical matter, much more critical than anything we'd had in flight in the whole space program.
Wally, are consumables any problem? Oxygen and water.
Yet we didn't want to alarm the American public. The facts had to be laid out there, but we had to do it without hysteria.
A moment of prayer for the crewmen of the Apollo 13. We'll hold silence.
All depends now on the tremendous efforts by the courageous air crewmen, space crewmen themselves, and the space programs, the best engineering minds here on the ground.
Every step of the flight was in considerable jeopardy.
18 minutes to splashdown now as Apollo 13 comes hurtling back toward Earth.
Odyssey Houston standing by, over. Okay, go over. Odyssey Houston, we show you on the mains. It really looks great.
It was an incredible feat, really.
Guys, we don't have that much time. I know, Bob. I know.
Wally, it looks like it's going very well on the moon on Apollo 17, and that will be the bottom of the ninth inning as far as manned exploration of the moon is concerned, at least for now.
The liftoff of Apollo 17 from the moon ended the first phase of man's exploration of space.
Houston. Right away, Houston.
It was sad in a way, although maybe we didn't know how sad it really was. I mean, at a time when there were a lot of other problems in this country and elsewhere, people were downcast. Everybody there was upcast. We were looking toward the stars, looking toward the moon, looking toward getting out there. There was a spirit that was absolutely incomparable.
Still to come, the Day of the Dinosaurs.
We stopped at the Abuko Reserve.
And Cronkite on the 21st century.
This is my last broadcast as the anchorman of the CBS Evening News. For me, it's a moment for which I long have planned, but which nevertheless comes with some sadness.
Since he retired from the Evening News, he's been doing different things.
Yet the Hudson cleanup was a major success story.
He's done a whole bunch of documentaries.
We seem to have an affinity for whales and
Nature and historical.
This skull of Piltdown Man held sway for many years.
Travel.
we stopped at the Abuko Reserve to visit.
He's been doing a series of shows on Discovery with me. We made a series of 12 one-hour public policy shows.
We're either going to make up our mind to be competitive or not.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I get a lot of recognition on the street these days from little toddlers around who weren't even born while I was doing the evening news. And it turns out it's all from dinosaurs. I did a 4-hour series on dinosaurs.
Did you see that?
For a British company that was shown here on cable. And little kids keep coming up to me and saying, "You're the dinosaur man." Well, it was quite a century. The best of times, the worst of times. And as we run down now toward the end of it, we can all recite our litany of despair. Overpopulation, pollution, a faltering educational system, the rich getting richer, the poor getting poorer, racial tension, drugs, too many guns. But you know, if there's anything I've learned, it is that we Americans do have a way of rising to the challenges that confront us. Just when it seems we're most divided, we suddenly show our remarkable solidarity. The 20th century may be leaving us with a host of problems, but I've also noted that it does seem darkest before the dawn. There's reason to hope for the 21st century, and that's the way it will be.
To order a transcript of tonight's broadcast, send $7 to Burrell's Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039, or call 1-800-777-TEXT. To purchase a video cassette, please call 1-800-934-NEWS. The price is just $19.98 plus $3.95 shipping and handling.
I'm Dan Rather. Ahead on an all-new 48 Hours. She's a wife, a mother, and an addict. Now the toughest 48 hours of her life are about to begin. Plus, how long do you think a free bike would last on the streets of New York? Find out on 48 Hours next.
The overprotective mother of a special son.